Hey guys, so for this third video, right, I mentioned I was going to do it in the GPO video. And make sure you like the video if you want more of these. We're going to be doing a post commentary, so basically, I'm going to be talking about a topic, like a conversation topic, while we have gameplay in the back. I'm having GPO and ABA gameplay because that's what most relates to what we're going to be talking about, and what we're going to be talking about is the way the direction these anime games are going in, because like, don't get me wrong, GPO and ABA are fun, but like that's what we need to start playing them for. We need to play them for fun because they're not competitive games. Like, well, ABA is a little bit competitive, but like GPO never take that seriously because like these games are hit stun. Like, I want you to realize that there's a reason why a lot of AAA games, when they have hit stun involved, there's so many parameters to make sure that things that happen in these games don't happen. But like, these games are built in a way that these precautions can't be taken. Like, for example, in my opinion, the only way to have a skillful game is like if you have all the mechanic. Like ABA, a good example, has tons of mechanics and properties that make there a skill ceiling, like knowing when to jump, when to double jump, when to hold block, when to not, how to bait out moves so you can hit them, punishments, all that stuff, all that, the air combat, all the tilting, all the different stuff you can do with that. Very skillful, but at the same time it's not. Like, I'm saying that's skillful because like in the moment, if you're just doing it to get a little bit to earn your hits, that's skillful. But like doing like laddering is, it's good and bad. Like it's the mind game part of it is skillful, but like the part where on DBZ characters, for example, or a lot of the Naruto ones, just one-shotting somebody, that shouldn't. If the game has hit, like the ABA is so close to being a skill-based game. It's got all these mechanics. It doesn't need to change its mechanics. It needs to change the characters. That's it. Like, for example, for Rukia fought Kisuke, in my opinion, that's a skill-based hit stun game. If both players have an evasive, like a way to get out of combos, and then both characters can't one-shot, that is where I see skill and hit stun games. If they have good mechanics, like ABA's mechanics, all of them skillful mechanics, like the movement and all the jumping and stuff, skillful. Pair it with characters that can't one-shot, have cooldown, and the thing is ABA only has 4 moves, so it's harder to like, it's easier to balance because it only has 4 moves. But like that would make it skillful to me. Like, if nobody could one shot and everybody had an invasive, the game would be skillful and I would play it competitively instead of just for fun. But it's not. You can have that type of fight in ABA, like, but to be honest, high rank players know what I'm talking about. Fighting another high rank player is not fun in ABA, bro. It's just not. It's just punishments, and like, not even punishments, it's damage trading and holding F and getting hits when you like, it's not fun. But like, hit stun is hard to balance. Like, it's just so hard because like, you want there to be cool combos, but with hit stun combat, all the combos are gonna be like inescapable unless both characters have an evasive. That's why I feel like hit stun needs an evasive. The ABA is close to being that skill based hit stun game, but it's just not there yet. And I personally believe ABA will never get to a point where it is like that. It's never gonna reach that point. It's always gonna be probably the closest to competitive hit stun we're gonna get on Roblox, but like, it's not gonna get more competitiveness because like, there's a fun factor in the unbalance in hit stun. Like, one comboing is so fun. Like, y'all agree with me? One comboing somebody feels great. Like, all these different things, they're fun, but ABA is never gonna have every character having an evasive and not being able to one-shot. That's just not gonna be a thing, ever. So that ABA is always gonna be on that like 6 out of 10. Like, it's over halfway to being the most skilled hit stun game, but it's just not there. It can't reach there, and it never will, and that's fine. We all have fun playing ABA. It's a good game. I'm just saying that I don't like the direction these anime games are going. Like, I like ABA. ABA and GPO are my favorite games to play right now. Favorite on Roblox. But I don't want anime games to, like, they can stay how they are, but I don't want anime games to be going in this direction anymore, because this hit stun combat is just not, it's not what we need. We in the anime community, we're an older demographic, right? Like, most of us teenagers, high teen, mid-teen, playing these games, and we play for the PvP, especially ABA. There's nothing else. We play these games for the PvP, but like, we're not getting a true like skill PvP. Like, we can't brag. Like, you can brag about some things in ABA, but you can't brag about being good at these games. Like, we need a game that can really just like give us that PvP itch, and these games are the only thing that can scratch that right now. But like, they're just not there. They're just not good enough at like challenging us, giving us a skill. The skill ceiling on these games is not high enough. In ABA, it's not high enough because basically characters just one-shot each other. Like, you can't have hits done in one-shots, because then if the characters don't have evasives, like, what is it? It's just first one to get the hit in. And yeah, there's punishments. ABA, that's why I'm saying the mechanics in ABA are skillful. Like, it's hard to get that first hit, but like, the combos are not skillful. Like, you're just one-shotting it. It's just muscle memory. Everybody has a one-shot combo muscle. Like, 90% of the characters in ABA can one-shot, and if you take out laddering, like 70%. That's still too much. It's too much. But like, Kisuke Rukia done right, bruh. Like, they would actually work in like an actual competitive game. But like, ABA is fine though. It's like that little balance between fun and competitive, and that's why we play it. But it's not about how competitive it is that's irritating me. It's the hit stun, bro. Like, let's go into GPO for example, because GPO I can elaborate so much more, because it does not have those mechanics that are skillful. The most skillful things you can do in GPO right now is your movement, wall bouncing, and GPO Collier. And let me explain what those things are for you people that don't play GPO. Movement, basically just knowing when to dash, knowing when to, like, jumping in the middle of M1 combos to change the priority. And then GPO Collier is basically what Pikas and Goros have to do the infinite combo now. They just GPO instead of dash. And then wall bouncing, where you just cycle through your kit against a wall. These are the things that take the most mechanical skill in GPO right now, and none of them are that skillful. Like, the skill ceiling in GPO is not high. Like, I'm not, like, Shiver Away is basically made a video like this where he said that GPO's for fun, it's not skillful, but like, I believe that too, but I don't believe it to the degree of him. Like, he says the skill ceiling stops at move spamming. I don't believe that. It stops at memorizing a combo and movement for me. Like, if you look at my GPO gameplay, once you memorize a one-shot combo, it's literally just, because there's no evasives in GPO. It's just like period, point blank. Like, there's some in ABA, there's none in GPO. So like, once you get that first hit in, if you know your combo by heart, like if you haven't memorized, and memorizing a combo does not take skill, it doesn't. No combo in GPO besides maybe a little bit of the GPO and the Collier, but even that you could just learn and have it memorized. It won't be hard. There's no combo that's like hard to, like, it's not like it's hard to do it. You just have to get the, once you have it memorized, you just have to get the M1 in, and there you go, you're gonna one-shot him. It's not like the combo's hard to perform once you have it memorized. The hard part is memorizing it, but that's not even that hard. That takes like 20 minutes. GPO is literally, you just build a build that's good, memorize your combo, and then the other thing in GPO that takes skill is the movement. A movement, like, you could play the game for 2 days and you'll have the movement down basically if you're really trying. Right? The point I'm trying to make here is like, the skill ceiling on these games are just too low because of hit stun. Like, hit stun makes it so you just, it's basically memorization. It's not really skill based, because like, you just hit the first one to get a hit, the other person get one shot. Like, I'm flawlessing people in GPO left and right. People that are better than me, quote unquote, that they get beat, like, because I can one shot them and they can't do anything about it. Like, once, if I pull somebody twice in GPO, and it's not just gravity, so many fruits can one shot. But the thing is, like, GPO has it worse, because in GPO there's a progression, right? Every update we're getting stronger. Same thing with Shindo Life. You just keep getting stronger, and it gets to a point where you can't have a hit stun combat system when you're getting stronger. Like, ABA did it right with hit stun. as in we only have 4 moves, we can't get stronger. So like it's way easier to balance. But in GPO, they don't want to nerf us over and over again. You can't if you want it to be a level based game or stat based where we just keep getting better each update, it can't be hit stun, because like it gets to a point where like moves like Collier and moves like Water Prison shouldn't have got nerfed. Moves like Collier and Water Prison, they're combo extenders, but they're on that fighting style that they're a part of is not broken. It's because we're too powerful in GPO. We're leveling up, so we're unlocking more and more things, and we can combine everything together. It's the mesh. Like, you can't nerf Collier by itself. Blackleg is useless by itself because people use just Blackleg. Like, Blackleg as a fighting style is not broken. But Collier, people will put that into their build, and now they have an infinite combo. Like, it's so hard to balance a hit stun already, but then GPO and Shindo, like, you're just getting stronger, and the stronger you get, and we have so many moves in those 2 games. Like, the stronger you get, the more moves you have at your disposal to hit stun with. Like, the infinite combos, you can't nerf things in these games because there's always going to be a way to one-shot. There's always, as long as we're getting stronger each update, you can't balance these games at all, because we're just going to keep getting stronger. There's going to be new things we can do. We can mix and match so much that you can't balance it. Like in ABA, we have 4 moves. We can't just infinite people. Well, you can. There's one-shot combos in ABA, but it's not the same. It's not the same because there's 4 moves. In GPO, you have like, what, 10, 12, depending on your build. Shindo, you have that whole line. Bro, and they just keep adding more and powerful stuff as we progress, and we're just leveling up, getting more stats. Like, the builds are just going to keep getting crazier. You can't balance these games, especially because they're hit stun, and because 2 of them are progression based. These are the 3 biggest anime games in the community right now, besides All-Star, but All-Star doesn't really count. And they're just not going to keep working like this. This is why we need Deepoken is the hope, bro. I want Deepoken to come out so bad, because that I feel like that's going to be the game that breaks us out of this cycle. But like, I don't want the games after Deepoken to keep going in a hit stun direction, because hit stun is not skill based, it's memorization and movement. We need games like, for example, Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you've played that recently, like the lightsaber dueling in that game, that's skill based PvP. Like, being able to put up your block, bruh. Being able, like, in that game, it's all about your movement. It's a whole mind game. It's chess the entire time you fight somebody in that game if you're both good. The parrying, just all that is skill-based PvP, and that's where I feel like Deepoken's gonna be at. Because, like, Deepoken is gonna have parrying. Like, hit stun games just can't be skill-based. Like, it's just not how that works. And Deepoken, I'm pretty sure, isn't gonna be hit stun, so that's why it's my hope, bruh. We need a game that's not hit stun, because non-hit stun games are just so much better for the PvP community. It's gonna actually require, the skill ceiling is gonna be so much higher. We're actually gonna be able to like master the game. Like, it's gonna be so, the PvP is gonna be so dynamic if we just went in a non-hit stun direction. Don't get me wrong, my whole channel is built on combos. I like hit stun. But it gets to a point where, like, if all our games are hit stun, it's just not right, bro. Because we have no game that's really challenging us in PvP, bro. We have no game that actually takes a remnants of skill to play. Like, because the skill ceilings in hit stun games can only go so high, as long as they're hit stun, unless they're built literally perfect. The skill ceiling can only go so high. Because there's always going to be a combo that's doing way too much with hit stun, bro. It's just gonna be whoever gets first hit. And I know it feels like I'm being dead horse, but yeah, bro, we need Deepoken. We need more games like Deepoken. We need more games like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Can't think of others off the top of my head. Like, we just need PvP where, like, you can parry and block after a few hits. Like, we don't want the person we're fighting to get stunned just because we're hitting them. That's not how fights in real life work either. Like, you're not just gonna get punched once and now you're, like, paralyzed until you die. No, bruh. We need some actual PvP, bro, where we can put up our block, where we can focus on movement and timing and finesse and skill and reaction times and strategy based PvP, where it's about when and where, not can I do 1, 2, 3 in this order? Do I have it memorized, you know? Well, that's all I really have to talk about. If you listen to the whole video, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Type in Inferno Squad in the comments, you know what I'm saying? If you made it this far. If you enjoy these type of post commentaries, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be sure to do more of them when I have a topic, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching that. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, get your boy in that algorithm, know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you did enjoy that, don't forget to do those things directly supporting me. And I've got some other videos here if you want to watch them. But if not, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.